Panchayat leadership helps Belagram emerge as first net zero village from Mumbai. Belagram in the Bhandara district of Vidarbha region of Maharashtra. India's first net zero panchayat was highlighted during the Mumbai Climate Week 2026 earlier this week, reflecting that panchayat leadership plays a vital role in shaping localized climate action and combating climate change. Show cause notice to Chandigarh police over said letter came from New Delhi. Issuing a show cause notice for submitting incorrect facts and causing obstruction in the dissemination of information under the Right to Information Act. The Central Information Commission has pulled up the Chandigarh police in a case stemming from an FIR over an anonymous allegedly threatened letter sent to senior IAS officer Ashok Kemka in 2022. Tension grips MP town after communal clash 49 held from Jabalpur and altercation between two religious groups led to stone pelting and vandalism at Siroha town in Madhya Pradesh, Jabalpur district, forcing the police to use tear gas and arrest 49 people. Officials said on Friday, BJP chief targets part-time politicians, calls for preparedness for upcoming polls from Ahmedabad. BJP President Nitin Nabin on Friday began a three-day visit to Gujarat, during which he took aim at opposition parties, accusing certain forces of being indifferent to national security and concerns of common citizens while seeking to re-emerge ahead of upcoming election. Addressing party leaders and workers who gathered at the Ahmedabad airport to welcome him, Mr. Naveen asked the cadre to remain prepared for the 2027 Gujarat Assembly election and the 2029 Lok Sabha polls. Looking ahead to 2027 and 2029, we must be fully prepared. There are forces trying to rise again, forces that do not care about the nation's security or its common man but think only of themselves, he said. Without naming any party, he also criticized what he termed part-time politicians. BJP workers are full-time politicians who remain among the people and work continuously. However, during the election, some part-time politicians will appear. We must build such strong relationships with people that they do not even consider such part-time politicians, he said. Mr. Naveen said this was his first visit to Gujarat after assuming office as BJP president and lauded the state's contribution to national leadership. Praise for Gujarat, describing Gujarat as the land that had shaped India's political and cultural identity. He referred to Mahatma Gandhi's message of non-violence and Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's role in national integration. He also credited Prime Minister Narendra Modi with steering the country on the development path while preserving its heritage and praised Union Home Minister Amit Shah for expanding the BJP's footprint. When you vote, you do not merely choose a government for Gujarat or elect a chief minister. You empower leadership that moves the entire country forward. Serving the people is our duty, he said, calling on party workers to stay connected with citizens. Mr. Naveen was accompanied by Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, State BJP Chief Jagdish Vishwakarma, and other senior leaders. His visit coincides with that of senior Aam Aadmi Party leaders, with party convener Arvind Kejriwal and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann scheduled to arrive in Gujarat on a two-day visit from Saturday. Rajour Dal miffed with Congress over seat sharing for upcoming assembly election in Assam, news from Guwahati. Rebel rise continues in Maharashtra as Khan back mayor elected in Bhiwandi. BJP state president Ravindra Chauhan warned of strict disciplinary action against its rebel corporator. from Mumbai, Bharatiya Janata Party, Well Narayan Chaudhary was on Friday elected the mayor of Bhavani Nizampur City Municipal Corporation in Thane district with the backing of the Congress. DMK will return to power and work with greater speed and commitment, Stalin says on the final sitting of the assembly. CM says his government would outperform its own achievements. He adds that the DMK government had fulfilled the responsibilities entrusted to it to the best of abilities. This is from Chennai. On the final sitting of the 16th Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly on Friday, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin asserted that his party, the DMK, would return to power after the election of this year and continue its work with greater speed and commitment. I have been guided by my conscience and I am ready to work even harder. I firmly believe that with the Dravidian model 2.0 government, we will outperform our own achievements, Mr. Stalin said in his 15-minute speech. He said he was satisfied that over the past 5 years, the Dravidian model government, inspired by the self-respect and social justice ideals of Peria TV Ramaswamy, the state autonomy vision of CN Anandurai, and the administrative acumen of M. Karunanidhi, had fulfilled the responsibilities entrusted to the best of its ability. He said those in leadership should possess patience, tolerance, dedication, compassion, and commitment to duty, and he had adhered to these qualities. The experience he had gained over the past 5 years had given him the strength and confidence to elevate Tamil Nadu to greater heights. Mr. Stalin said, adding that he was ready to work even harder and face any challenge. The Chief Minister also said that he regarded all 334 assembly constituencies in Tamil Nadu as his own without making any distinction between those who had voted for the DMK-led alliance and those who did not. He thanked the people of Tamil Nadu and the voters of his Kolathur Assembly constituency for giving him the opportunity to serve. The Chief Minister said his government had assumed office in 2021 amid setbacks caused by the previous administration and a non-cooperating union government. Despite financial constraints, the DMK government had implemented numerous schemes and ensured balanced development across sectors. Mr. Stalin said, listing the flagship initiative carried out over the past 5 years. No differences. He also thanked Ram Nath Kovind, who was then the president, for participating in the centenary celebrations of the Tamil Nadu Assembly in 2021 and unveils the portrait of Karunanidhi. He said he had no personal differences with Governor. Cash distribution before goals, murder of democracy, Gehlot said, could couple get death sentence for sexual exploitation of children. Couple get death sentence for sexual exploitation of children, especially according to Pradesh is Bandai on Friday. On Friday, sentenced a former junior engineer of the state's irrigation department and his wife to death for the sexual exploitation of 33 minor boys, some as young as 3, over a decade. Officials said the POCSO court termed the crime as greatest of rare and held Ram Bhavan and his wife Durgavati guilty of systematically abusing the children between 2010 and 2020. I gave it my all after coming here by chance, says Trot from Chennai. Jonathan Trot was hailed as a rock of England's batting unit by former director of cricket Andy Flower. He was one of the more resolute ones, but on Thursday, emotions appeared to get the better of the 44-year-old who finished a memorable stint as the Afghanistan head coach following the conclusion of the team's campaign in the T20 World Cup at the MSC Stadium here. No talk in the team about Abhishek's form. Morkel says from Ahmedabad, India's bowling coach. Warren Morkel stressed that there had been no discussion about Abhishek Sharma's rest run in 2020 World Cup so far. Australia goes out on high. Babar will bat at Babar will bat at number 4, going ahead Hassan says from Colombo. Pakistan head coach Mike Hassan on Friday explained his team's decision to not send talisman Babar Azam at number 4 in its last group stage game against Namibia, stating that he would not have been the best person to come in. Pakistan spinners, TV batters, Fox and Super 8 begins. Black Caps openers Allen and Seaford will be hoping to lay a solid foundation for the middle order on a slow surface at the pre-Madarsa onset of rain. He tempt the Asian side to include pacers Afridi and Salman in the playing 11. New Zealand confident of adapting to slow surfaces, says Chapman. Sam can take the game away from anyone, says Hessian. Marsh says Australia respects criticism for its T20 WC record. Playing against best teams is a learning ground, Bill Jaffer says. Green Bengaluru's air quality on a par with the Netherlands, says Dutch Prime Minister. Green Bengaluru's air quality on par with the Netherlands, says Dutch Prime Minister from Bengaluru. Calling Bengaluru green. Calling Bangalore green, the Prime Minister of the Netherlands, Dick Schoof, said he was struck by the city's tree cover and air quality during his visit on Friday. AP Legislative Council said standoff over Laddu issue from Vijayawada. Aditya L1 observation jet study of solar storm impacts from Bangalore. Observation jet measurements made by India's Nadan solar mission Aditya L1 have helped to decode unusual downtime geometric disturbances during strong solar storms. Geomagnetic storms are large disturbances in Earth's magnetic field caused by changes in the solar wind, a continuous flow of charged particles released from the sun. Kerala hopes to generate 5 lakh jobs in IT allied sector from Trivandrum. The Kerala Cabinet on Friday approved the State's Information Technology Policy 2026 with the aim of securing 10% of country's IT exports. One of the major objectives is to triple the availability of IT space in the state through private participation and decentralized growth and create at least 5 lakh new jobs in IT and allied sector. Trust will be given to creating an IP-based knowledge industry ecosystem. The state will focus on achieving a 5 to 10% share of the Indian economy in high-tech sectors such as space, aerospace, defense, electronics, artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and genomics. The policy sets a target to increase the number of startups in the state to 20,000